As we all know, getting a good night's sleep is essential for good health, but we might be doing some things wrong when we're trying to get to sleep. Is it the way we're lying on the bed? Is it the pillow we're using? Is it the bed? Is it we just our bodies aren't used to doing things that we should be doing to get a good night's rest? So I've invited Dr. Alicia Armitstead to help us get a good night's rest. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you for having me. Absolutely. This is a hot topic. Everyone wants to sleep better.
Yeah, I especially want to sleep better. I'm a side sleeper, so I sleep on my left side, and I've been doing so long that I have a wrinkle on my forehead here from sleeping.
I can see it.
You see it right there? Yeah, that is called a side wrinkle from my sleeping. So I very much sleep on that side. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
So you just put yourself in the hot seat is not the side I recommend. And so I am a chiropractor. I want to keep the body, the spine in alignment. So the number one position to sleep in for a good night's sleep, to really do your body justice and to feel well rested in the morning, sleep on your back. That way your spine truly is supported. Do not sleep on your stomach. That really arches the back, makes your head turn, and the in-between sleeping on your side would be the second best thing to do. I don't have a preference between the left side or the right side. It is about getting comfortable, and you might want to learn to sleep on your back. You know, maybe train yourself. It's almost like wearing a new pair of shoes. It doesn't feel great at first, where, lay on your back for maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you'll find yourself on that left side if it's been that chronic. But eventually you'll train your body to lay on your back.
Interesting. Okay, so this brings up an interesting question, because on my bed, I sleep on my left side comfortably. But when I go out and there's a hotel room and I have a brand new bed, I can sleep on my back for some reason. Maybe that bed's better or different or shaped, or the pillows are different. What's going on there?
Yeah, it does depend on the mattress, does depend on the pillow. So you have your left side at home and everything feels so comfortable. So with a new bed, a new position can make sense. So if you do go and you're trying to lay on your back and it doesn't feel great, you might want to try, what's that new pillow I need for this new position? And that's what you get in a hotel room, these new pillows.
Yeah, and quite often, and I'm getting up there in age, when I get up in the morning for bed, my lower back is excruciatingly painful. I'm really hurting. So I'm misaligning here, right?
Yes, so especially when you lay on your side, I check, tonight as you're going to bed, but the knees are not together. The knees are like one knee goes over the other and you're trying to function, figure it out. And so that knee shifting and not being together causes the whole pelvis to torque. And that's what you're feeling in the morning. So if you really need to lay on your side, I do suggest there are pillows made specifically to go in between the knees. It has a little cave in.
I've seen those, yeah.
Yeah, they do work. You can just put a regular pillow in, it just doesn't usually stay as good. When you wake up in the morning and the pillow's on the floor.
Yeah, because you're moving around and you're not used to it, yeah. So firm, not so firm mattress, firm, not so firm pillow. What's your choice?
So it's not one size fits all. I wish I had that perfect mattress. I wish I had that perfect pillow. I do not. So you really have to figure out what works for you. I do usually suggest somewhere in between. Not too soft where the middle of the mattress is caving in, and not too hard where it really actually hurts when you wake up in the morning. When you do wake up in the morning, your neck hurts. Sometimes people are go without a pillow at all. But I don't suggest that. It's just okay, what's that different support that I need?
All of a sudden, I'm feeling my spine and my neck, and I'm doing this while you're talking. It's like you become very conscious of your body, right? And that's another thing is that sometimes you're just so tired, you just go to sleep. But other times, your daily grind does make your body feel like you need to just rest, and whatever the most comfortable position is, that's how you fall asleep.
Yeah, so it's almost like having this whole conversation is bringing your awareness up to actually trying to lay on your back. And, but at the same time, after 30 minutes, if you're still uncomfortable, then go ahead and give up and go on your side until you can really train your body in that way. And you shouldn't be in pain when you wake up. So right there, you know something is off.
Right.
And in your case, try the pillow between the knees or try to lay on your back.
Does snoring have anything to do with this? Because when I lay on my back, I seem to snore more.
Okay, because the pressure is on the chest. And so then, and on the throat. And like right in here, it can get stuck, or it can get stuck actually in the chest. So when you lay on your left side, it's just, all this is more relaxed because of gravity. And so what you might want to do is find a way to prop up using pillows to open this up. If the snore, and I assume because you snore on your back, but you don't snore on your side, it has to do here. Yeah. Otherwise, snoring could happen in here as well, but that usually doesn't depend on the position.
That's interesting. That's good to know, because a lot of people think that just because they snore, maybe just adjust your position and that fixes it. One really good tip for getting a good night's rest, what would you say that is, Alicia?
You're not going to like my answer, so be careful of the questions you ask. The best thing to do for a good night's sleep is no electronics 30 minutes before bedtime. So put away the phone, put away the iPad, stop checking emails on your computer, but also no TV. And I think a lot of us love the TV to go to sleep to. And so it's like, oh my God, what do we do for those 30 minutes? And so read a good book, but not on a Kindle, not on an iPad. And not a book that excites you either, but not one that's too boring. So somewhere in between. Could be a hot shower, could be a hot bath, could be learning meditation, or deep breathing. If you're stressed out and your mind is racing, it's like, okay, let's try to meditate or visualize, but it's like too hard to calm this down. The number one thing that's easiest to do is do the deep breathing to literally stimulate the nerves to go into relaxation. Because if you're too, much in fight or flight from a busy day, you can't get that deep relaxation.
Actually, I do like that suggestion. That's a very good suggestion, and I'm going to follow that. Dr. Alicia Armitstead, thank you so much for these great tips, and I look forward to hearing from you again.
Thank you so much.